It is likely that you have already encountered the depiction of these sinister figures. They look like characters out of a steampunk fiction story, but they actually existed in the 17th century. They are the plague doctors. Although popular culture associates these doctors with the famous 14th century Black Death, the plague doctors only began wearing their iconic long-beaked mask 300 years after the outbreak of the famous pandemic that devastated Europe. The notorious costume of these doctors first appeared in Paris in 1619, created by Frenchman Charles Delorme, who donned it to fight the Paris plague that same year. Reports state that he treated most of the patients during the outbreak with relative success, as Lorme was an experienced physician. He became famous in Venice when he cured the Doge of a serious illness. He was also chosen as the personal physician of the powerful Medici family, eventually also becoming Louis VIII's doctor. His eccentric clothing made him famous, and he was imitated by other doctors, healers, and quacks. Due to the many fake doctors who wore these costumes, documents of the time claim that these men only further terrified the poor plague victims who were already suffering from the disease. Their sinister presence made everything worse. The bird's beak mask was recognizable from a distance, causing fear in those nearby. Inside the beak of the mask were small containers filled with aromatic items, such as mint, clove, or lavender. They believed that this would ward off bad odors, which were thought to be one of the sources of the diseases. But the plague was spread by rat fleas that infested the cities. Besides the wide-brimmed hat and black robes, they had a cane that served to keep people at a distance and give orders. The main treatment indicated by plague doctors was bloodletting and the use of leeches, but these methods were ineffective. It is said that the plague doctors did little beyond counting the dead, but many did exert themselves and died trying to contain the plague. The renowned astrologer Nostradamus was a plague doctor and fought against bloodletting as a treatment. He believed it to be something entirely innocuous. At that time, doctors did not yet have access to antibiotics, and there was little they could do to help their patients, despite all their efforts.